Good evening, I'm Jill Valley.
And I'm Dennis Bragg.
We're learning more details surrounding the double murder at a Missoula motel last Friday. 2 men facing homicide charges as police continue to investigate this incident.
Connor McCauley was in the courtroom as the suspects made their first court appearances and brings us the latest in the case.
People were shot in room 228 of the Mountain Valley Inn early Friday morning. The victims have been identified as 23-year-old Jason Flink and 31-year-old Megan McLaughlin. A third person, Caleb Williams, however, did survive the attack and was transported to the hospital with unknown injuries. Upon reviewing surveillance footage, police discovered 2 men and 1 woman leaving the hotel in a pickup truck around 1 a.m. Friday. The video showed both males carrying firearms and the female was running. Missoula police arrested one of the male suspects, Preston Rosbach, early Friday morning. In his interview with police, Rosbach said Jonathan Whitworth, an unidentified female, and himself had gone to the Plugs motel to find drugs. Whitworth was also identified in the video by multiple people interviewed by MPD. In court documents, the 3 entered the motel room with Whitworth asking if anyone had drugs. In the court doc, someone stated that they did not, and the 3 people left.
Rosbach told police that the group then made their way back to their vehicle, but Whitworth turned around and made his way back to the hotel room, where he shot 3 people. Rosbach claims to have not shot anyone and says that he did not have a gun on him at the time of the shooting. But MPD reviewed surveillance footage and has determined that he did have a gun on him, and he will now face homicide charges in district court.
Rosbach is being held in the Missoula County Detention Center on $250,000 bond. Whitworth was arrested Sunday near the Missoula International Airport. He is also facing homicide charges. In Missoula, Connor McCauley, MTN News.
Law enforcement was able to apprehend Rosbach over the weekend in question. That was on Friday morning, but Whitworth took a little longer and more effort to find, but he's now also in custody.
Law enforcement had been attempting to apprehend Whitworth throughout the weekend and received multiple leads from the public. As we told you, he was taken into custody yesterday. Agencies had been following up on information from each call, and the Missoula County Sheriff's Office is emphasizing that even though you may not have seen them, they had unmarked vehicles in the Lolo area searching for Whitworth this weekend. Then law enforcement got a tip Sunday that Whitworth had been seen on a bicycle near the Missoula International Airport.
It came in Sunday rather, that we had a guy that looked like Jonathan Whitworth on a bike out by Missoula International Airport. So deputies obviously were quick to respond out there, and it just so happened that he was Jonathan Whitworth, and we were able to take him into custody without incident. So we felt good about that, and I think there was a lot of people in the Lolo community especially that slept a lot better that night just knowing that he was in custody.
The Sheriff's Office says it can't stress enough how important the information they received from the public was, and they're also quick to thank other law enforcement agencies in the arrest of Preston Rosbach and Jonathan Whitworth.